What's up, my fellow creators? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Ecky's House of Cards. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying because it is so windy right now that there's just a lot going on. So if you guys hear some wind in the background, it's cool. I'm here, so things are happening. But I just want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers and to all of my returning subscribers, all of my new viewers, and all of my old-time viewers. You guys are so amazing. Thank you for your love on the channel, for commenting down below, for sending likes, for sharing my videos, and for subscribing to my channel. It's a true honor to be here giving you guys these messages, and I hope everybody feels welcome and has found a place of home. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel, please check out the description box down below. All of that is linked there. I am not currently doing any personal readings. However, that could change at any time, so make sure you guys are watching the description box. So today we are doing a collective message in regards to love. I am trying to open myself up more to love messages, so definitely has been a challenge for myself. But yeah, let's get into it and see what messages Source has for you guys, the collective. I've got a couple of different oracle cards out that I don't usually use that often, so we'll see what messages arise. Source, what messages do you have for the collective in regards to love? How can we help them out in regards to love? What's going on for them? What can they expect in love coming up? So, guys, I just recently learned how to bridge, which was super cool. My dad taught me, and I'm learning. And so, some of them go well, and others do not. So, practice makes better, right? Cool. So, I definitely am feeling like you guys are coming to the end of a cycle. You or whoever it is that you're interested in, getting this definite like feeling of completing something, afraid of letting go of old toxicities in their lives, or you're letting go of old toxicities in your life, but there's a lot of triggering that's being done right off the bat. It's like they thought that they had love, or you thought that you had love, and you realized that this wasn't love, and then you guys had an opportunity to kind of get together, and now your perspective on love has changed, and you see things from an entirely different space, or they see things from an entirely different space. So Source is saying to have hope, and to continue to have hope, and more importantly, to continue to work on yourself in this time, because if you keep obsessing over this person, it will just kind of repel their energy. Like attracts like. So definitely an energy coming through right off the bat. So alright, let's see what comes out for you guys. What messages do you have for the collective, Source? How can we help them out in regards to love? What messages do you have for the collective, Source? How can we help them out in love? What messages? Okay, thank you. Ooh, the Ace of Wands starting off, guys. Okay. Yeah, there's like a new passionate start here. It's not just about passion, though. This is something else. This is like divinely guided from Source. This has been something that I think you've been waiting on. And here's the deal. What came out right away with this is this was so unexpected. This was not what you expected it to be. This was a person that you was not on your radar, and now it's coming in, because it's like this is like something that has arisen from the past. And this is like, I'm getting this energy of like all your angels and guides and your ancestors have been working to bring this together, because there's something unique about this union right off the bat that's coming in. Let's get a little bit more into this, though. There's definitely a humongous energy with this card. Yeah. So in the past, I feel like this is this person's energy. Like they were afraid to take a risk to come towards you because of how they felt. They didn't want you to see this connection as just purely physical. Like they wanted to offer you something more, and they felt like they had nothing to offer. With this king here, could have been in a marriage, could have had a relationship. There could be kids involved. It doesn't have to be, but that's definitely what's coming through here. There's also this sense of instability that's arising from this as well. Like seeing you as this really strong, amazing individual, and they're afraid that they're not going to like own up to that either. But they're really working on themselves. Like I'm getting that right now, because this is Source intervening. This is like energy of Source is like basically making this person deal with these insecurities, like back to back to back to back. So you might be in contact with this person, you might not. Yeah, there was a lot of confusion. A lot of this connection disoriented them. But at the same time, it put them in a place of really reflecting on what was going on with themselves and what it was that they wanted out of life. I think that they thought that they knew what they wanted from life. This also is giving me this energy of this person's very promiscuous, and then they met you, and then all of a sudden it was like they realized what they wanted, and what they wanted was you. But it sent a lot of confusion into their lives because they'd worked so hard to kind of place themselves into this ideal bubble. Like, this is how we're going to live our lives for the rest of our life. And then here comes the collective, and the collective in their shiny ass, bright ass energy. And they're like, damn, why'd they have to show up like that? Like, now I'm really confused about this. And so you have with this together the 10 of coins. And it's like they feel like right now they're distributing their money in an unfair way. There's this energy of supporting someone or something. So this could be a person, or this could be like maybe they're invested in a business, but they feel like they're supporting something that is a waste of time, not worth the investment, not worth the energy to put forth. And Source is like, don't worry about that. Like, don't worry about where they're at right now. But I feel like there's definitely a backstory here that Source wants you guys to know. So the reason why they're not contacting you too much right now is because there's a lot going on. Yeah, they're learning how to set healthy boundaries. They're learning how to really manage their time. And it's like they see this energy of love and giving and kindness from you. And they feel like when you're in their lives that they become super lucky all of a sudden. Like, all of a sudden everything works out for them as it's working out for them. They're like, that's what the confusion is all about here. Because it's like they're like, why is it that when collective comes into my life, all of a sudden everything is working out for me? Like, I am so confused about this. And it's like every time they hung out with you, or every time they hang out with you, there's this energy. Wow, we got a stack of cards here, guys. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love when Source verifies what it is that I'm saying. So they want stability with you guys. They want to build a financial abundance with you guys. They want to build something that's long lasting. They want to build something on rock, not sand. And they're tired of living in this energy of being on the sand. And they're taking slow steps. Okay, I want you guys to understand this is not like fast moving energy, even though we have this Ace of Wands here, which is like blazing in out of the blue. So it's like it could have started out really fast, like all of a sudden you guys started hanging out, but then it kind of like tapered off a little bit. And Source is saying not worried, not to like fret about that, because there's this energy of them like really trying to figure out in this moment what is going on. And I feel like we're dealing with a divine masculine here. Okay, you guys, this could be a divine feminine, so please, it's just energy, take it as it resonates. But I do feel like this is the divine masculine coming in here saying that like it's just really trying to figure out how to get out of this confused state. This is very stuck energy. This is like not being able to move at all, and they want to come into some kind of fluidity with you, right? And then we have the Six of Cups here underneath the Ace of Wands. Yeah, Source is saying, look, this is like a lifetime love here. Okay, this is like something that's going to be equal give and take. And I think that's what surprises this person is when they hang out with you. Like, they never feel like they're expected to do anything, or like, you know how some people just get into this energy of like, it's like the other person is always expecting them to be a certain way or to do something. And it's like when they get together with you, collective, they're just kind of like in this energy of like, wow, like the collective really accepts me for who I am. Again, I feel like this is the divine masculine. It feels like the divine feminine is really accepting of who he is and nurturing. And you're standing in your power, which is interesting because under the King of Coins, we have the Queen of Coins, indicating that this is a divine pairing, right? Yes, maybe he is in this reversal right now, but the only reason he's in this reversal energy is because he's stuck. And the reason he's stuck is because he's trying to figure out how to come up to your level. He's not just seeing that he's already capable of being in that, but he does want this love with you guys. If it's a woman, they just know that this person, whoever they are, they do want love with you guys. They want some sort of happy ending here. Like, this is beautiful energy coming out. This is beautiful energy. Definitely fortune is changing here. Like, I feel like this person feels it, and I feel like right now you're definitely in this energy of of working on yourself in entirety. I mean, this is strong, powerful energy here, grounded in your money, grounded in your finances, grounded in your career, whatever it is. Maybe you started a brand new business. Maybe you guys just took a leap of faith on an investment. Whatever it is, though, you're really working from your heart. Like, this is telling me you're working from your heart space, and it's like you're just kind of letting the divine guide you in this time, because I feel like that's more important towards you. It's like you care about this person. They're definitely in your headspace, and they definitely come in and they go. It's like they come and they go. They come and they go, and you're just like, damn, this person can't stop thinking about my ass. Like, why are they always thinking about me? And it's just like that's just part of this connection. There's definitely a deep connection here. I mean, this is a divine pairing, guys. Like, you have the king and queen of coins here. There's not, like, you can't deny that. And this person is trying to figure out how to isolate themselves from the drama that's in their life right now, because this is drama coming through too. They're saying, it's time for me to really isolate myself from that and set healthy boundaries. So whatever I invest in, it has to be worth my time, and it has to be fulfilling to me. And the reason they're thinking that is because of you. Like, look at how you're both in each other's headspace here. Like, you both are thinking about each other. You both are worrying about the other one. Yes, you're standing in your power, and they may not be in this now moment. And the only reason that they're not is because they feel very stuck in this situation. Whatever, yeah. And unclear. Like, again, disorientation, confusion. Like, this is misguided reasoning. Like, it's like so when this first started, I definitely was getting like somebody involved in another situation. And so there's something that's binding about this situation, and it's hard for them to let it go. It's hard for them to release that, but they don't want it. Like, they're ready to let go and take a leap of faith. Like, I definitely feel like that. They're ready to let it go and to just move into calmer waters. They want to move towards something that is stable. They're tired of, like, this is giving me energy being exhausted about being only concerned about one thing. Like, whoever it is that they're supporting, or whatever it is that they're trying to get up off the ground right now, it's draining them financially, and that's making them feel worthless. Okay, like, this is a definite weird energy. Oh, yeah, what did I say? It's binding, and then we have the Page of Swords coming in, clarifying. This is a binding situation. There's a contract tied to this situation, guys. So take it as it resonates. I mean, not everybody in this, in the collective is married to another person. It could just be that they have children with another person, and what's going to come up is child support. This could also be, again, that business venture that was coming through very strongly up here. And that's energy just saying that, there's a contract that they really got to figure out. How can I untie this contract so that I can go and get my Six of Cups? Like, they want this Six of Cups with you. This is somebody that's going to give you what you give to them, and they're going to go above and beyond for this connection, because they're realizing the strength in this connection. They're realizing that this is worth it. They're realizing that there's stability here. There's really, like, this is like happy ending. This is everything that they could have dreamt of. But the problem is right now they're concerned because of this. The center part of this reading is definitely in this energy of just not knowing what to do next. Like, they're still figuring out the logistics, is what I heard. They're still in this energy of trying to realize, how do I communicate with this, and yet how do I take action to stop this from really eating up my time and eating up my life? Like, there's a lot going on here, and they're still in this novice. Like, if this was the King of Swords, cool. Like, they'd be ready to take that action and discuss what it is that they're ready to discuss. But this is the Page energy here. So we're definitely in that beginning stages of taking action, and that's okay. Like, it could, like I said, this is slow moving. So this is Source just clarifying that this is a little bit slow moving here, but they do intend to take action. And they do intend to communicate to you what it is that they've been feeling. And I'm going to tell you right now, what's coming through strongly right here with this card is what's been on their mind is love. And they've just been way too afraid to tell you their own truth, because I think that with this Nine of Coins and this Ace of Swords in the reverse here, they've been hurt in the past. And they have been, if this is the Divine Masculine, this Divine Masculine has been put in a situation where they've had to buy somebody's love. Okay, and like, that's what they're afraid of here. Like, they're afraid that that's what you want, but then when they see you, they're just like, no, like, this person is always, loving and giving and caring. So we have the Chariot coming out in the reverse. Yeah. So they're realizing they want something that's spiritually connected. Okay, like, they want something that provides them with strength. And I feel like right away when they hang out with you, or when they're around you, when they're in your energy, even when they're just talking to you online or over the phone, or like you guys have a quick chat on the phone or whatever, They're realizing that you provide them with strength. And it scares them when you have to go away, and they feel spiritually defeated because they realize that you have something that they've never had before, and that's this connection. This is something deeper to them on a much deeper level than they've ever had. Like, it's never been about the conversation. It's never been about the physical touch. It's never been about the mental or the emotional. Like, there's something deeper about this connection, and it scares the hell out of them. And so they feel like, see how this page is turned away from this Chariot in reverse? It's like they can't even deal with the spiritual aspect of it right now because they're trying to deal with the manifestation of where they're at in this current reality. So whatever that is, again, it's a binding contract. So take that as it resonates with you guys. It's, again, a general reading, but it's this energy of they want their luck, and they feel like you're the reason that they're lucky, and now you're gone for some reason, and now they feel like, shit, like, how do I bring back my divine feminine? How do I bring back my divine masculine? Yeah, look at this. We have the Ace of Coins on the bottom in the reverse. Whoever it is that they're dealing with, there's a lot of greed that's here. There's a lot of responsibility. Like, I feel like because they're dealing with this greedy person, like, they're going to realize that they need to control themselves. They need to put down this idea of carrying everybody and realize that you guys have a friendship that's going to last the test of time, and that's going to be stronger when they let go of this greed or this need. So this Ace of Coins could also be this need to impress others, or this need to fulfill some sort of outward societal thing. You know, they're changing their perspective because they realize they're in a very toxic relationship. They realize that they're dealing with something or somebody that's super toxic, that's unforgiving, is what I heard right off the bat. Unforgiving of their actions, unforgiving of them as a person, unforgiving of the whole 9 yards. Like, they don't want to forgive this person. Like, they don't. And I feel like there's a lot of anger tied into the situation, whoever it is that they're connected to. So again, if it's just a contract, like, just understanding, like, that maybe this person invested with people who they thought they could trust, and then these people are just taking them on a run for their money. I mean, wouldn't that make you angry too? It would make me angry. Like, are you kidding me? So, you know, like, I feel like there's definitely this energy of just, they have to figure out for themselves. Like, this is Source coming in saying, look, I've shown you the truth and the passion in this connection. I've shown you that this is more than what it appears to be. I've shown you that this goes deeper than just the roots. And I'm not here to put a label on it. I'm just saying to you guys that this is something that's very steep. It's deeply connected to the universe. It's divinely guided. And now they're kind of in this energy of like, wow, I did not realize all this before. And now here I am. And I have to really realize this shit. And that's like shaking somebody's entire foundation. Okay, collective. Like, I don't want you guys to get impatient or angry because this person's taking a long time. But you have to understand, like, Source came in with an iron rod and said basically to this person, whatever you've believed in the past, that's fine and dandy, but that's not how it really is. Like, that's not how it is at all. And this person is just so interesting because it's like they're going to do it. They're going to realize it. But it's like you have to disappear for just a little while. Like, I know that's not what you wanted to hear at all. I know that you wanted to hear something like, oh, no, let me keep showing them love. Let me keep showing up. But no, this person needs to find their own inner strength without you. And that's how they're going to take action in this situation that is binding. Like, this is a very deeply binding contract here. This is something that, like, on the material plane has to take certain strategical moves in order to get out. Okay, I guess they want these two. Crazy. Alright, sorry guys, I'm just trying to get some of these cards out. But let's get some guidance, and then I might pull a few from the ghetto bag. I won't be able to lay them out because of the wind, and I think they might blow away, and I don't want to go chasing my little papers all over the yard. Or all over the house even. So the RV, we're back in the RV, guys. It's been an interesting adventure already. Don't think that just because you're on this positive journey that everything works out okay. Totally got stranded 100 miles after we left our destination. Yet again, for those of you guys that know my story, seems like every time I leave in the RV, something happens. But it's cool. We still just trucking along. That's all we can do, right? So my dad's working on it, and here I am working on my business. So, yeah, just a little backstory of what's going on here. I definitely feel like they're kind of worried because I feel like they maybe have run into people who say that they're like you, psychic, and have abilities, or whatever your gifts are. Like there's definitely spiritual gifts here, and that could mean anything, guys. Like, so I'm not just saying you're just psychic. Like there are people who are healers, there are people who do Reiki, there are people who do chakra healing, there are people who do energy attunement. Like there's all these different things. So it's not just psychics. Like this is something that's very spiritual, and it's interesting because that's what's freaking the shit out of them right now. Like I want you guys to understand. Yeah, look, we got Luna on the bottom here again. Connection with your spiritual gifts, connections with the divine feminine energy. I feel like you guys are the divine femme, and they're very worried that they won't stand up to your guys' energy. Like they're really concerned about that. They see you as an untouchable. Okay. And I'm no comments down below about, oh yeah, finally they better see me like that. No, like guys, this person, like if I could plug you in so that you could feel how loving this person is toward you, I don't think that you would say things like that. So if this isn't resonating with you like that, then just understand, grab one of my other collective readings or one of the pick a card readings. You might have better luck there. Again, these are just general messages. This is what Source wants the collective to know at this time. Whoever this is divine pairing, but there's something that's binding them in a situation that they feel like they cannot take this start with you, and that's all they can think about is how to get to you. This energy over here is, how do I get to my queen? How do I get to my king? Okay, whatever it is, that is the energy that they have here for you. Okay, so I've pulled out these relationship cards. I haven't used these in a little while, but I felt like I should. It says Mary Shelley. She's the writer of Frankenstein. She says the beginning is always today. She also says elegance is inferior to virtue, right? So there's something virtuous about this. And they're saying that this person will begin to start living in present moment and realizing how important that is. It says a slavish bond to parents cramps every faculty of the mind. So this is just saying that they're dealing with emotional hurt and pain from their family. And until they heal that, and I feel like maybe you've given them headway into that, and it's like they're really starting to see that connection. Like, holy crap. And I feel like that's why they're so concerned about this connection. That's why it freaks them out with this Ace of Swords underneath this dragon card. I feel like that's why it freaks them out so much, is because it's like you pointed out something that they were never able to truly heal within themselves, and that's connection to the divine feminine. I feel like it was a disconnect on the mother side with this Luna card coming out here. Definitely, like, with you as the Queen of Coins coming in as well, like that very compassionate. It's like, yes, you're very strong in your ventures and your work and everything like that, very grounded, but because you're so grounded, you're also so nurturing towards others, and it's like you've learned that from your past experiences. We also have Queen Victoria coming out. She says, I would venture to warn against too great intimacy with artists, as it is very seductive and a little dangerous. So this person's very, like, you're very seductive to them, and that like kind of baffles them a little bit. Like, again, it's like you have a divine pair here, and it's like you kind of step up and do everything that they ever want without even realize, like, they don't have to ask you. Like, it's just, you just kind of do it. And I don't think you're trying to be anybody but yourself. Like, you're pretty authentic. Like, this is very authentic energy coming in for you. And I think that that's the whole thing. It's like all this time that they've been asking Source for somebody that's just themselves, that's true, that's honest, that's honorable, that has integrity. And it's like, here you are. That's you being authentic, right? True to yourself is having integrity and being honorable. And that's what I think they're really pointing out here. It says no girl would go to the altar if she knew all. So this person does have some secrets from you. Don't trip out, because I feel like they are going to come forward and tell you these things. And that's why they're also in this page energy, because it's like, how do I tell this person about my secrets? How do I tell them what's been going on behind closed doors? Like, how do I tell them how I feel when all I want is I just want to have a relationship with them, but I'm scared. So give this person a break. We all have secrets. Like, it's fair, right? It says the important thing is not what they think of me, but what I think of them. Yeah, and I think like that really comes down to it. Like, listen to what this person has to say and then make your own judgment past that. There's nothing in the world that says that you have to take this person. Like, that's, while it might be divinely guided, understand that like you still have to use your discernment and do what's best for you, not just because Source is divinely guiding this. Again, sometimes that's part of our test, is just using our own discernment. We get to decide whether or not it's right for us. And if it doesn't feel right, that's okay. It doesn't mean that this person is not going to come back to you. Because I feel like if you let this person go, no matter what, at the end of the day, they're always going to come back around to you. Even if it's years and years later, like there's going to be some weird random shit that happens that they're going to come back around to you. Yeah, look at this. Meadow, vulnerability. Like this person is they're like, I was just going to say a scared, guys. I literally almost just said a scared. That is so funny. Okay, so this person is so afraid to be vulnerable with you. Like we have Meadow, vulnerability. Like they're afraid to open up to you. They're afraid to show their true colors to you. They're afraid to be... Like, they're just afraid to be themselves with you. This is about connection with the heart chakra, right? We have the sunflowers here indicating that you are this person's sunshine. Like, you come in and you provide so much light for them. Again, back over the 7 of Cups here, this energy of, like, I need to figure out how to get into this 6 of Cups energy with my divine counterpart. Like, I believe them. I feel like maybe you've told them that you guys are divine counterparts and they're like, they listened. It's not like they judged you or anything like that, but it freaked them out because it was like after you told them, all of a sudden they started seeing all these signs like, oh shit, my divine counterpart was right. Like, I didn't realize this, and that scares them. And so now it's like forcing them to take action, right? But again, they see you as a sunlight in their life. They see you as a light that shines in the darkness, and they're afraid to lose that because there's, like I said, there's a period where you have to go dark. There's a period where you just kind of have to just stay silent and see what unfolds and realize that this person is getting downloads from source. Like, this is telling me that not only are they getting downloads, but their third eye is opening, I heard, and that their third eye is now becoming attached to the most important aspect of themselves, and that's their heart. Oh my god! I didn't know what this card was, guys, until I turned it over. Look, we have Summer Solstice Radiance. Look at this glorious sun on the card right here. Guys, I didn't even know. I didn't even know. You saw me laying flat right here on the thing. I didn't even know. I didn't know. Look at that. You bring sunshines. Just confirmation. I freaking love the cards, guys. I can't. Source is so beautiful. The cards are really a cool thing, and there's a story that goes beyond that. I might make a video on that later, so keep an eye out for that. But guys, back to this. This is them, like, when you, the sun, leave, okay? It goes into a period. Look, we have this, to me, the sun and the moon, that is like the greatest love story of all time, okay? Like, no matter how you look at it, they were the original couple. You have the moon's the feminine energy. You have the sun as the masculine energy. This is the love story, a tale as old as time, okay? Coming in, guys, swinging right now. Right now, okay? That's the thing. And it's like when you leave, they're left in darkness, and that scares them. And that's why it's like they have to learn how to shine for themselves without you. And shining for themselves without you, especially if this is a divine masculine, it's not like it takes a lot of effort. It takes them standing in their strength as a masculine and saying, hey, I'm going to make choices that I feel best suit me. And I'm going to stop making choices that is suiting everyone else that has no interest in my best, what's good for me. And then it's interesting because I said that I felt like this is giving me strength energy here. Like they're trying to find that inner strength. And then we had number 11 come out with, which is funny because the strength card in my deck is number 11. It says, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Yeah. And I feel like maybe you've told this person that too. Like, you're so strong. Like, you don't realize how strong you are. You don't realize how intelligent you are. You don't realize how much you have to offer. Like, I feel like the connection or the situation that they're involved in is putting them in a situation where they feel like just again, coming back to that unworthiness. Like, they're feeling very unworthy. Source skin coming in saying it's time for them to connect with their higher self. There's definitely something that's coming through here. I also feel like with this leaf on her neck here, they're saying that it's okay to let go. It's fall time, right? And it's like there's definitely some cleaning that's getting done right now in their soul, in their situation. And Source is showing them the light. Like, there's this energy of being shown the truth, not only of your connection, but of who they are, what they have to offer. Look, and then we have number 21. Your angels are with you. Okay, that's number 3. It says, choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. And if you look in here, look at all these, like, couples that are dancing in the cards and stuff like that. And there's, like, families and everything like that. So, again, this is, like, saying, like, I feel like this is you, divine feminine, up here. And it's, like, it's easy for you to visualize all of this with this person. And Source is just telling you, like, it's okay to visualize this with this person. However, at the end of the day, you still need to find time to focus on you. You still need to find time to focus on self-love. You still need to find time to forgive this person because, yes, they do have secrets, and you have to be okay with that. Like, this person didn't know what love was until you came into their life. So there's this energy going on right now. Maybe they were greedy on the 3D plane. You know, they could have had a lot of other lovers. They could have, you know, maybe they have a baby on the way with somebody and they haven't told anybody about it, but they're about to tell you. Like, there's just this energy of something's about to pop off, and they're really afraid, and the reason they were in that is because they were just greedy. They were trying to fill some hole that was in their life, and then you came in and it was like all of your light filled up that hole, and they were like, whoa. Like, there's no other words to that. It just, whoa. Here comes collective, right? Look, and then we have courage, number 10. And I was saying that this is definitely giving me that energy of there's something that's changing here. There's this completion of a cycle that's coming through here. And I want to read this dragon card. I don't pull these out very often. I love these cards so much, but I just don't pull them out very often. I'll show this to you guys. Hopefully you can see it. There's a weird glare here, and I apologize. So it's dark here. It's about to rain. It says the power of courage as a dragon comes on the fore when we need to be strong, usually on an emotional level. What was I just saying? Like, don't be afraid to forgive this person when they come up with their secrets. Like, they're going to come through with some secrets, and this is being vulnerable for them, and they're really freaked out that you're going to judge them based on this, and they're so sad about that because they freaking care about you a lot. Right? We may need her strength for many life situations. For example, when we have lost a loved one or we are making a huge life change, and an extra dose of courage is needed. Her force is there to help support you, and if you need it, as an anchor for you to hold on to. She has this to say to you: you are safe, and it's okay to be strong and vulnerable at the same time. Look at this. We have Leo energy, which is all about being the king of the jungle, strength and vulnerability. Guys, I can't make this up. I can't. Like, just Source coming in, swinging, confirming everything that I've said, right? You are capable of a great many things, and it's time to acknowledge them and to believe in you. Your depth of character is your ally. Dig deep and call upon me if you require an extra boost. If you find yourself facing a difficult and challenging situation, call upon this dragon to guide you, to help you hold your faith in yourself and the universe. She assures us that everything is exactly as it's supposed to be, even if we are unable to see the bigger picture. If this is a situation you find yourself in, connect with her in meditation and ask her to share her courage with you to support you as you move forward. Yeah, and I feel like that's coming back to this. Like, you're definitely going to need courage when this person tells you about whatever's going on. And the reason I feel like there's, like, here's the deal. The reason I feel like there's a child that you don't know about, or maybe even this person doesn't know about just yet, is because look at all these kids in this card here. Like, just tons of kids here, right? Like, and it was funny because when I flipped this over and I read it to you, even before I realized what was on the picture, it's like that was the first thing I heard. It's like, I feel like the secret is that there is another family that, and I feel like this person promised to be with this other person as a part of that family. Like, and I feel like that's, again, that contractual thing coming up now. They're not, and I feel like now this person's going to have to pay child support, or they're going to have to seek child support. And there's just this energy of, like, kind of freaked out. Like, they're really afraid that you're going to be like, are you freaking kidding me? And I don't. So from some of you guys, I do get that you're kind of like in this F that attitude, which is fine. But for vast majority of you guys have been through so much already that it's just kind of like, this is just, you know, it's just a part of the spiritual journey. Like, to come into a place of unconditional love is probably one of the most difficult aspects of this journey. And I feel like it's like you just know that you love this person so much that it's like, at this point, it's like, let's just keep loving each other and we'll figure it out together, because isn't that what real love is all about? You know, it's like being strong for each other no matter what. It says wealth is knowledge, not money. What was I saying? Like, this person's coming into a place of really realizing that it's not about the money. It's not about this greed. So for a lot of you guys, it's just this person's fighting with not having enough money to come forward. And I hear you guys already like, money doesn't matter. No, I know, but you have to understand that's not how it is for everybody, right? It says, Your heart knows best. Yeah, so this is definitely a heart connection between you two. Like, this is something very strong. This is something very beautiful. It's very unique. Okay, it says you're being gullible. I do get this energy that maybe you've been talking to somebody, or there's another energy in your energy field that is trying to convince you that this is not the person for you, or this is your person who is getting convinced by somebody else. They're saying that you're not real or you're not true, and this person is like, well, who do I believe? This person that's been in my life for years, or do I believe this person that's coming in that's showing me truth? And it's like, you guys, I know it seems like it'd be an easy choice to make, but again, this person's not in the business just yet of being able to fully listen to their intuition, right? We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. That's a clear indication that they're not listening to their own inner guidance, right? This is a clear indication that they're freaked out about something, and it's easier to listen to emotional ego and saying that I'm not good enough, or saying that the situation is so and so and whatever, right? Vegas, this person want to marry your ass. Sorry, that's just what came through. Like, it came through strong. Like, and a reason why it's like they want to take you on a trip. They want to take you somewhere, and what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Like, I feel like this is you guys. Like, you're just so close with each other, and you're so comfortable with each other. Like, you both are picturing the same thing. It's like you have it in your mind, all this family stuff, but what you're not seeing is that this person is also mirroring that. And oftentimes when you start thinking about it, the reason you're thinking about it is because your person has thought about it first. And so it's just coming in. Oh, what did I say? There's this period where you guys have to go black, you have to go dark, and they're saying, I miss you. So like, I miss you. Like, you're gone, and I miss you. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I want to plan this trip to Vegas. I want to take you somewhere nice and special. I want to spoil you, and I want to love you and have everything with you. And I realize how smart you are, and I realize how amazing you are as an individual, and I realize all this stuff that you have to offer me, and I realize that no one else can offer me that but you, and I realize that that's what I want. Like, I don't want to be stuck in these situations where I'm so concerned about the car that I drive, or I'm so concerned about the house that I own, or I'm so concerned about this, that, and the other. Like, screw that. I'd rather go backpacking around the world with you and travel and, live out of an RV, or live, on the side of this ocean, or to live in the backwoods somewhere in a little cabin that we built together, and it's ours, and we own the whole thing, and we're not concerned about anybody else. Let's just go live together. Like, that's what I keep, this energy that's coming through. Like I said, like, some of you guys may be hurt by this person, and I understand that, but there is something that shines about you being able to overcome that hurt and allow yourself to be vulnerable with this person in a way that maybe you weren't able to before, because that's what takes courage here, and that's where your inner strength is pointing you to. It's to, as us being on this journey, it's about us opening up to unconditional love, and that's not always simple, right? Like, it's not always easy. It's not always easy. Like, of course the steps are simple. It's like, yeah, of course you want to share your heart, but when your heart's been broken, what do you do? Right? And if this person has broken your heart, no matter how big or small, it's like sometimes that puts us into this place of blocking ourselves off from something that could potentially be one of the most beautiful connections that you have. We had 1111 coming out on the board quite a few times here. And again, it's like, yes, you guys can call that the number of love, but for me, it's talking about just do it. And that's what it is. This is about just doing you. Continue to do you, because that's what's attracting this person to you. That's what's bringing the light in for you guys. That's what's bringing the truth in for you guys. And that's what this person is scared. Like, they're really in this place of being scared because they're afraid they're going to lose you. Like, they're really afraid that you're going to walk away without them. And if you walk away without them, they're going to be crushed. And they want to bring something to you that's more than what they have right now. And I feel like maybe they've offered you something in the past. It just wasn't very much. And you were just kind of like, no, that's okay. Like, I got other things to worry about right now. So keep doing you guys. Let them come forward. Let them tell you what's going on. Let them be honest with you. Let them show you how they truly feel, right? Don't just fall in and be like, oh yeah, just let them show you. It's not rude, it's not mean, it's not ruthless. It's just allowing this person to open up to you, because before, for them, they want to be in this energy of you just knowing how they feel and not having to say anything about it. And it doesn't matter if you already know. what matters is that they open themselves up and say it. And that's when they realize, like, that's when they'll realize how shining that they are from inside, because it's something that they've repressed for a long time. Again, I keep coming back to that mother wound. It's just very deep here. And so it's very scary for them to connect with somebody that is in their feminine power right now, which is wherever you're at, man or woman, it doesn't matter. You're very much in that feminine energy where you're receiving, you're not giving. And so it's just kind of like that's all they want to do is give to you, but they don't feel like they have anything to give. So I hope this helps you guys out. I mean, overall, it was a very beautiful reading. A little bit rocky, but it's okay, you know. Nothing's perfect in life. We all have our ups and downs. So I'm going to leave it there. With that being said, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below. Set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.